Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Bove, I'm looking at your resume. It's Bove, right?
Bovee, Senator, like
Bove,
with a long
I
E.
apologize, sir.
No worries, thank you.
Mr. Bove, you spent a lot of time at the Justice Department. I look here. You were a paralegal there for 2 years in the early 2000s. You served from 2012 to 2021. How many times have you seen a Justice Department employee act on the basis of his or her, act predominantly on the basis of his or her political beliefs as opposed to the law?
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow patriots, welcome back to the channel where truth has no filter and America always comes first. If you believe in law and order, equal justice, and calling out corruption wherever it hides, then smash that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. Today, we've got something jaw-dropping, folks. A Senate hearing just exposed something that millions of us have suspected for years, that the Justice Department under this administration has become nothing more than a political weapon.
Senator, I would say that as a prosecutor in my time at SDNY, I'm not sure that I did see that. It should be and it must be.
Have you seen it other than as a prosecutor?
I believe that I have.
Okay. When?
During my representation of President Trump.
What'd you see?
I witnessed members of the special counsel's office taking positions about the need to go to trial quickly before the election, the amount of time that President Trump would be allotted to review discovery and prepare motions, that I've found in my experience to be completely inconsistent with normal practice, which led me to draw inferences of the nature that you're suggesting, Senator.
Counselor, you sent a memo directing one of your underlings, I don't mean that in a pejorative sense, but somebody under you in the hierarchy, directing that the prosecution against Mayor Adams be dismissed. Is that right?
Yes, Senator.
Okay. Who made that decision to dismiss the charges?
I think that's set forth in the memo that I participated in the decision with the authorization of the Attorney General of the United States.
Okay, so the Attorney General of the United States made the call.
She was a part of the decision, yes, Senator.
Who else was involved?
Beyond what's in the public record on that matter, I'm not able to get into the internal deliberations on that, Senator.
Okay, but there were others involved
Yes.
at the department?
Yes.
Anywhere else?
No.
Okay. You're under oath. Why did you folks dismiss the charges against Mayor Adams?
For the reasons set forth in the motion that you're referencing, there were two concerns, Senator. One was based on the weaponization of the criminal justice system, and that concern was substantiated.
What do you mean weaponization of the political justice system?
Abuse.
I know that, but I mean, can you be more specific?
In this particular case,
Do you think the charges were brought against Mayor Adams for political reasons?
again, I'm just right now drawing on what we said publicly in the briefs, and I signed those briefs because I believe in the arguments that were made. I believe that irrespective of what happened at the outset of that case, what the former U.S. attorney did to promote the ongoing prosecution at a time when there was at least an appearance that he had his own personal political objectives resulted in the weaponization of that particular criminal justice process.
Okay. So you dismissed it because of the weaponization. Any other reason?
Yes, there was a second independent basis set forth in the motion, and that was concerns about the effect of the ongoing prosecution on Mayor Adams' ability to govern and protect the public in New York City, and also to campaign in the ongoing mayoral election.
Okay. Do you believe in a higher being?
It's a very personal question, Senator, but I do.
I want you to look me in the eye and swear to your higher being when you answer this question. Did you make a deal, a political deal, to dismiss the charges against Mayor Adams?
Absolutely not.
Did anybody else that you witnessed make a political deal to dismiss the charges?
Absolutely not.
You swear to your higher being?
I swear to my higher being and on every bone in my body.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Klobuchar.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Bove, I was just listening to.
So let's break it down. Mr. Bowe, a former prosecutor and a man who served in the DOJ for years, gets grilled by a senator. And let me tell you, this wasn't just any questioning. This was a full-on exposure of how deep the rot goes in our justice system. He's asked straight up, how often have you seen political motivations influence decisions inside the DOJ? You know what he says? As a prosecutor, I didn't really see it. But, and here's the kicker, he then admits that during his time representing President Trump, he witnessed blatant bias. Prosecutors rushing to get Trump in court before an election, limiting how much time he could have to prepare. Does that sound like justice to you? No, it sounds like a Soviet-style political hit job. Now here's where it gets insane. Mr. Bowe admits, under oath, that he authored a memo that led to the dismissal of criminal charges against New York Mayor Eric Adams. Think about that, folks. Charges dismissed, swept under the rug. And why? Two reasons, he says. One, weaponization of the criminal justice system. That's rich coming from the same DOJ that's trying to jail Trump over paperwork and political speech. Two, they were worried it would affect Adams' ability to govern and campaign. Are you kidding me? So we're just dropping charges now based on how busy someone is or how politically inconvenient it might be? Try telling that to the J6 protesters rotting in a DC jail for walking between velvet ropes. Folks, this is the two-tier justice system we keep warning you about. If you're a Democrat or someone the establishment wants to protect, you get your charges dropped. If you're a Republican, especially if you're Trump or anywhere near him, they come at you with everything they've got. And don't forget, the decision to drop Adams' case wasn't just Bowe's. He admits the Attorney General of the United States was involved. That's Merrick Garland, folks. The same man overseeing a DOJ that's raiding Trump's homes, jailing pro-life activists, and turning a blind eye to Antifa and BLM riots. Now the senator, God bless him, puts Mr. Bowe on the spot and asks a powerful question. Do you believe in a higher being? When Bowe says yes, the senator looks him dead in the eye and says, swear to that higher being that no political deal was made to drop those charges. Bowe swears up and down that no deal was made. But let's be honest here. How much trust do you have left in this Justice Department? This is the same DOJ that called parents domestic terrorists for speaking at school board meetings. The same DOJ that has done nothing about the Biden family's shady foreign business deals. Are we really supposed to believe that Mayor Adams got off the hook for no political reason whatsoever? Come on, this isn't just about one mayor or one memo. This is about a complete collapse of trust in our institutions. When the Justice Department picks winners and losers based on political affiliation, we're no longer in a free country. We're in a banana republic. Patriots, it's time to wake up. It's time to demand accountability. Congress needs to haul every one of these people in front of the American people and make them answer. We need real oversight, and we need it now. Because if we don't fix this, the next target could be you, your family, your church, your beliefs. They're already criminalizing dissent. How long before they criminalize patriotism? If this made your blood boil, good. That means you're still alive and paying attention. Share this video, talk to your neighbors, wake them up, and vote like your country depends on it, because it does. This is Red Liberty Report, where we don't back down, we don't bow to the deep state, and we never stop fighting for America. God bless you, God bless our Constitution, and God bless the United States of America.